What's up, everybody? GeauxBurns hanging out on a Sunday afternoon. And I realize I already did my rant video for the day. And most of the time, I don't really focus on doing another video on Sundays. Every once in a while, I will do 2 videos on Saturdays, which is usually Racing Badly, and probably one of my vlog videos over on the GeauxBurns Vlogs channel, which I'm still building up. Eventually, we'll get some more vlogs over there. But for the most part on Sundays, I like to relax or else work on a video for tomorrow. But at the moment, I got nothing. So hopefully something will pop up sometime mañana. Perhaps a Mafia 3 video. But other than that, I'm looking forward to the season finale of Game of Thrones. And the subject of this video is revolved around my creative bug, or lack thereof, depending on your point of view on the subject. So every 3 to 6 months, you may notice something on my channel. My creative juices start flowing and I have to make a new banner. I feel compelled to keep changing the game for better or worse. And I'm going to go through a few of my banners that I've had over the past 2 years. Some of them absolutely suck. So in the rant video near the end, I talked about how basically YouTube channels are like countries. And for some reason, I took my GB logo and I mixed it with the Jamaican flag. Hey, do not take anything by this. This is no symbolism of any sort of activity I partake in, which I do not. I just think it's a really cool looking flag. And everyone that partakes in that particular activity that's unfortunately associated with Jamaica, that's your prerogative. I'm a libertarian when it comes to such things, as long as you're not hurting anybody else, right? Anyway, so I changed the colors and made my own GB flag, as I'm calling it. And late last night, while I was still awake, I decided to go ahead and start posting the banners all over the place. And I put it on YouTube, on the Facebook page, on Twitter, and I even decided, because I'm always curious as to what you think of my channel. I always love to have your input because I think that's the best way to continue to grow my channel, is to continue to have a dialogue with my viewers, subscribers, and fans. And one thing I've been doing a lot more lately is posting polls on Twitter. And I did post a poll on Twitter. It's still up, by the way. If you do follow me on Twitter, feel free and go vote while there's still time. How do you feel about my new GB flag banner versus the GB glass banner? So far, it's a dead heat. A grand total of 4 votes. Okay, so yeah, 25%, which was 1 vote. Love it. And it beats the glass. Another 25%, which was another vote. Hate it. The glass is better. Then, of course, somebody, I guess, likes them both. And then somebody said, go back to the drawing board, GB. And maybe I should. I don't know. But I'm also leaving this decision with you, my faithful viewers, subscribers, and fans. Which banner do you prefer? Okay, so this is going to be the biggest thing since Brexit a few days ago and Battle of the Bastards last week. I'm talking about Battle of the Banners. And this is where you get to decide which banner I go with. Okay, the old glass banner or the brand new flag banner, as I'm calling it. So let's go through a little history on the channel. Going back to one of my very first banners. God, I don't know if I want to show you this. Some of my older subscribers, like Adam, Phoenix, and a few others, you've seen some of these atrocities. Bear in mind, okay, I was just getting used to using Photoshop, okay? I'm way better at Photoshop than I used to be. A lot of times I would make my stuff with PowerPoint, and it really wouldn't work out as well. But this was, I guess you could say, maybe my first banner on the channel. It kind of sort of sucked. I mean, it's a beautiful skyline in the back, and I end up using the skyline a lot. But at the same time, I was definitely back when I had less than 100 subscribers. And then, I got a little better. Not much, though. Yeah, this was still bad. This was before I actually downloaded Price Down, which is that Grand Theft Auto font, into my font section. So what I would do is in Snapmatic, I would go and find like a black wall or something, and then I would type in GeauxBurns, and then I would save it, and I would upload it to Rockstar back on the 360, and then I would grab it and then I would use Photoshop when I was first starting to learn how to use Photoshop, and I would make the background transparent. And as you can tell from like up here, it's kind of crappy. And it was also back when I only had a Facebook page to go with the YouTube channel. So now I got Facebook and Twitter. No, I'm not getting Instagram or Snapchat or any of that other crap. I'm just going to stick with Twitter and Facebook to go with the YouTube channel. So yeah, not really much better. All right, so the third banner I'm going to show you guys is this one. This one, I think I finally got, the price down. Downloaded, I found it, I downloaded it, and I started actually using it, and I got really creative in Photoshop, and I took my various images I've done of the Los Santos skyline in Grand Theft Auto 5 and online, and I did some artsy stuff with it. Okay, so basically this is like two different screenshots combined. Okay, this top screenshot with these various clouds were from another screenshot I took. I just cropped it and I merged it with this one. And then I left my old GeauxBurns on YouTube banner down there for some reason, because it's such a huge banner that you have to use on your YouTube channel. That's why I had it like that. But it was a step in the right direction, way better than I would say these two. God. Okay, so the next step in the evolution of my YouTube banner, for all of you still watching and caring, was this one. And a lot of people actually kind of liked this one. Some people loved it, some people hated it. It kind of had like a old retro video game vibe to it in the background. That's something I really liked about it. And, obviously I finally got the GeauxBurns font looking pretty clean. A lot nicer than, yeah. A little bit better, I would say. But then, once again, about 3 months ago, or 3 or 4 months ago, I don't remember when this happened, maybe a little bit further back, maybe at the beginning of the year, once again, that creative bug that plagues me, once again came up. And I decided to change the background. I think it was around the beginning of 2016. From that to this, with the glass background. Now, this is the first version of the glass background. And there's going to be a small change to the banner in just a second. Now, obviously, what I did was I kept the font logo the same. I just changed the background. And some people feel the same way about this as they did the retro background. They either love it, or they hate it, or they don't care. Then I changed several of my logos. I changed my GB logo dramatically. And I'll show you guys an image of that right now. The progression of the GB logo from the very beginning to like somewhere in the middle to what it currently looks like. And I decided I wanted a GeauxBurns logo to go with the GB logo. I wanted them to match, but at the same time I didn't want to go too crazy with a major change. So this was kind of my compromise, which I did about, I think, 3 months ago, with the same glass background, the same GeauxBurns font style, but then I added the green oval, and at the same time paying homage to my previous banners, like, yeah, that one. As you may notice, for those of you that pay attention, it still is there in the background. So it was just a small Easter egg I put into the oval. And I've liked this one fine. I've really enjoyed it over the past 3 months. But I feel like I'm continuing to try and figure out what I really, really want for my logo, for my banner. And I feel like I'm not there yet. I feel like I've gotten way better. This, obviously, from, yeah, these. But at the same time, I just keep trying to up my game, trying to get better at Photoshop. Because I've always had kind of like a graphic design bug in me. And I realize there's probably others, that watch my videos and are subscribers and fans that also are into graphic design, like Ali. By the way, thanks Ali a while back for sending me that fan art. That was really cool looking banner you made. But that's the problem with being a graphic artist. You become kind of territorial about your stuff. You're like, hey, no, you want to make your own stuff, but at the same time, when anyone sends you stuff that they think looks cool, and it may look cool, but at the same time, you're like, well, wait a minute. But anyways, fellow graphics artists and amateurs, pros alike, probably understand what I'm talking about. So anyways, a few days ago, the bug hit me again, shortly after I finished my rant video on Friday. And this is the end result. the infamous GB flag banner. Now, the decision is entirely up to you, my viewers, subscribers, and fans. Which banner stays? Which banner goes? Do you like the new flag banner? Or do you prefer the glass banner? Either or. I like this banner, but I also kind of like this banner. But you may not feel the same way I do. And since you're part of my community, part of the GeauxBurns Nation, I value your input. So that's what I want from you. You can either go, once again, vote here in Twitter. And also, it also tweets over to Facebook, so you can just leave it in the comment section in Facebook if you're following me on Twitter or liking me on Facebook, either or. And just either vote here or leave a comment on Facebook or below in the comment section. You know, just like you can just keep it as simple as hashtag flag, hashtag glass, hashtag NOTA, like none of the above, N-O-T-A. And just let me know, which of these banners do you prefer? That one or that one? And no, these do not count. These are not in the ballot, okay? So none of you vote for any of these old retro ones. No, not going to happen. And eventually, yeah, I may even change the GB logo somewhere down the road. Unless you guys love the GB logo. I've brainstormed a few ideas. But maybe I'm meant to keep the GB logo. But I did change the font, obviously, here. So I kind of like this font. It looks really cool. But anyways, let me know below in the comment section, or via Twitter, or Facebook, which banner do you think deserves to win this epic battle of the ages? Not really. In GeauxBurns' Battle of the Banner.